not the best of starts to the season, but we've got to explain there are two of the best teams in the league, so, you know, they were very difficult games.
Yeah, they're probably two of the teams that are looking to get into the playoffs this season and possibly even challenging for winning it. So it was a tough start, but, you know, we came through it quite well, and I think we exceeded expectations, really. OK, I mean, the first game, 54-41 at Team Bath, who actually were the champions last year. It's by no means a thrashing at all, is it? You know, it's quite a close game. Yeah, it's only a couple of goals per quarter, which is quite good, and considering that last year in our game against them away we lost by about 44, so it's a massive improvement on our part. And you know, there were things that we could have done a bit better, but we had a couple of new girls and they're just fitting into the team. And you know, overall it was a fairly good performance, but a lot of things that we have to work on for the season, I think. So promising, would you say? Yeah, definitely. And then we obviously for the Sunday game we put a lot right, but it didn't quite go our way again. OK, and how's the start of the season been received by all the different teams and so on? Is there a sort of a more upbeat feel to this year, because it's obviously been live on Sky Sports as well? I think so, yeah. I mean, there's been a lot of player movement in the off-season, which has always been good. Obviously, a couple of girls come into our team, but there's been a lot of spreading out of the England players. They were all based at Bath last season, a lot of them anyway, and they've all sort of spread out to make the league a little bit more competitive this season. And it does seem to have been well received by the fans, so it's always a good thing. There's been a lot more publicity this season. Great stuff. OK, the second game, the first home game against Surrey. Again, another defeat, but Surrey are actually top after 2 wins, I suppose. And again, it wasn't a disgrace at all. No, we put in quite a good performance, but we knew we had to, because on the Saturday they'd gone up to Team Northumbria and they'd beat them quite comprehensively, so we knew we were in for a tough game. We got off to an OK start and they just pulled ahead in the first quarter, but the last 3 quarters we really fought well. Good physical game, lots of bruises all around, I think. And they have got the first choice England defence, so that's obviously why, you know, we struggled. But to come away again 13 goals, same difference as Bath, it was a good performance all round. Yeah, it sounds promising. I mean, sometimes it's far too easy just to look at the results and just see 2 defeats. You don't sort of see the performance and all the different things that have gone into that, of course. And obviously you'll be looking to put that behind you, the defeats, but take the performances into the Celtic Dragons game this weekend. Yeah, definitely. We'll take forward the positives and we'll try and put right the things that we didn't quite go our way. And hopefully we can come away with a good, solid win and go into the Christmas break with some points under our belt. Yeah, you mentioned the Christmas break. Do you get a Christmas break in netball? We get a break from the team training, but a lot of the girls will do their own training, so whether it's running, going to the gym, whatever else. So we do have a sort of break, but we are expected to keep working. So you won't be getting stuffed on Christmas dinner and full alcohol or anything? Definitely not, no. I don't think Mike would be too impressed with that if we all came back with too many mince pies. Of course not, of course not. But this is the last game then before the actual Christmas break and so on. I mean, do you feel like you want to sort of get a good win, so you get all the training over Christmas and so on? It does feel a bit better if you're going into that on the back of a win rather than what would be a 3rd straight defeat, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, we want to obviously get that first win and then try and build that momentum, because we've got 2 more home games after Christmas. So if we get the win, then we can take that momentum forward into the next 2 games. And obviously then we'll move up the table a little bit and we can get some more confidence, which is what we need. Brilliant. Well, best of luck with it all. Have a great Christmas and hopefully you get that result that you want at the weekend as well. Thank you. Thanks for coming in today.